Thanks for staying with us. The Tamil Nadu government today welcomed the Centre's Right to Education Act and said discussions would be held on its implementation in the state. The Act, passed earlier this month, assures free and compulsory education to children in the age group between 6 and 14 years. In the State Assembly, School Education Minister Thangam Thenarasa listed out the important features contained in the law, including a 25% reservation in neighborhood schools. The new law makes it obligatory on the part of the state government and local bodies to ensure that every child gets education in a school in the neighborhood. The Tamil Nadu government has also allotted 39 crore rupees for differently abled children. In his announcement for the year 2010-2011, School Education Minister Thangam Thenarasa has also said that the amount would be used to establish special centers and provide necessary equipment for differently abled children. Also, with a view to reach out to girl students with alternate abilities, an annual scholarship of 2,000 rupees would be awarded to more than 380 girls. To implement such projects for such students, a post of Deputy Director would be created in the Directorate of School Education. Earlier, the state government had announced creating a separate department for persons with alternate abilities and had also hiked their stipends. But despite the announcement of such welfare schemes for the disabled in the state, activists and people of the disabled community say that what is being done is not enough. With the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment still contemplating action, what experts feel is needed is a comprehensive law, and not one which focuses on welfare schemes, but one that recognizes and safeguards the rights of the disabled.
Don't do us a favor, give us our rights. That's the message from the differently abled to the central government. Their long-pending demand for over a year has been to change the Persons with Disabilities Act, or even replace it entirely with a new law.
And I'm saying it on record that I am very, very upset and very, very angry. And my question to the Ministry of Social Justice and to the Minister in particular is that why has this precious time been wasted? I mean, why is it so difficult for the Minister to be able to take a decision?
Human rights activists say the current act is outdated for the present. The argument is that the act fails to recognize the differently abled as any other human being. Hence, allowances are termed for weak sections of the society, which many have taken offense to. The ministry may have suggested 100+ amendments to the Persons with Disabilities Act of 1995, but is that good enough?
Amendments in the old act, those all are based on actually basically a welfare philosophy and more on affirmative action and reservations and not based on rights.
From 49 crore rupees to 176 crore rupees this year, the Chief Minister may have set aside a budget for the disabled, but that he calls it welfare, many say, is by itself a paradox. With camera person Srinivas, Ramanathan, NDTV Hindu.
Let's now get down to business on our special segment, Business Line. The CII presents its Entrepreneur Awards on Sunday. NDTV Hindu has been bringing you the backgrounds and the achievements of the nominees. Our reporter Nithula met with a man who revolutionized eye care in Chennai.
It started more than 50 years ago with Dr. J. Agarwal and his family. Now it is Dr. Amar Agarwal who is the face of Agarwal's Eye Hospital. With 30 hospitals, the group is at the forefront of ophthalmic care. And Dr. Amar Agarwal has a clear vision for his group.
In India, we have approximately about 18 million blind. These patients need high-tech treatment with technology-driven doctors. So you need one, good doctors, two, you need them being trained, three, you need technology also with high-tech equipment, and basically you need a very good paramedical staff. This is what, in essence, is what the Agarwal Group of Eye Hospitals creates.
150 doctors treat more than 3,000 patients in this large institution using the latest technology. The group has many firsts to its credit. Dr. Amar Agarwal and his group are recipients of several international awards. The group plans to open 100 new centers, but the idea now is to take these developments to rural India.
If a small child gets an injury, By the time he travels from one place to even the main hospital in Cathedral Road, it might take him 5 hours. The child's eye might get lost by then. The idea is if we can deliver good quality, high-tech, affordable eye care at his doorstep, in his simplicity of choice, you can imagine we will be saving that child.
The Agarwal group of hospitals has seen an amazing 82% growth in the past 3 years. But more importantly, it seems to have achieved a fine balance between good business and public service. In Chennai with camera person Kasi, Nithila, NDTV Hindu.
Chennai's only university township, Chettinad Health City, today announced expansion of the university and the hospital and also inaugurated the green zone. There was a symbolic planting of a sapling on the campus and a green pledge taken. The pledge is to ensure that the campus is environment friendly and will not use any material or processes that will deplete the environment. Now here are some of the interesting facts about the campus. Motor cars are not allowed inside the green zone area and they have to be parked at an assigned area. Battery-powered carts, scooters and cycles have been provided by the Health City for people to move around the campus. The power needs are met through wind energy, water needs through recycled water and rainwater harvesting. The campus is also energy efficient, noise pollution free and smoke free. Now, they've been one of the most talked about sporting couples and their personal life has been fodder for many a newspaper headline over the last few weeks. Now, in their first ever television interview as Mr. and Mrs. Malik, Sania Mirza and Shoaib Malik spoke to Editor-in-Chief of the Indian Express, Shekhar Gupta, about love and life after marriage.
Who popped the question first? Sania?
No, I didn't pop the question, if that's what you're hinting at.
No. I'm asking
Listen,
the
you
question.
can't ask that question to a girl who popped the question
Well,
first.
girl is Sania Mirza.
No, he didn't make one special proposal over dinner and went down on his knees. I think we just started talking about it and...
He'll be down on his knees for the rest of his life. I don't think so.
No, we were, I think we were both very clear we didn't want to have any relationship, like we did, because of the distance also and also a lot of other factors involved. And
You didn't want a long courtship.
yeah, and also a lot of other factors involved would make it very difficult to have a long courtship, I think, especially because we're, alhamdulillah, we're both well known in our respective countries or even in each other's countries, so it would make it pretty difficult to keep it under wraps, and then all kinds of stories start and all people...
And of course, Brinder Sehwag says when he was courting, he used disguises, right? Saurabh Ganguly, I believe, even used a turban. So it's tough to be a celebrity and in a courtship.
Of course, and it's not a very nice feeling when,
right.
because I think people kind of sometimes forget that we are humans and we also like our privacy, and we don't want everything out in the open, and sometimes we just want to keep things to ourselves. And
so you basically wanted to get
some things as personal as a relationship or something as personal as someone you want to marry. I think that's something that it's only for you and your family until it happens, and you don't want to read about it. I don't. I mean, maybe some people do, but I don't like to read it about in the newspaper every morning. Oh, are they not? Oh, they were at dinner. Oh, they were holding hands. They were doing. I mean, it's just not nice. We're all from respectable families.
So when he popped the question, you were ready.
He didn't pop the question.
Right.
Let's say this. We started talking about it, and I think that's the the most important thing about our relationship. Whatever however the span was, that we were both very honest, and we both kind of matched in what we thought about a marriage and plans and etc. And we both agreed on 90% or 95% of the things that we our thoughts agreed, and whether that was anything, whether that was playing.
We'll not ask you the 5% if did not agree with.
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
You have to deal with that. That's the beauty of marriage, because if you agree on everything, so marriage
I want
boring.
to add here that our parents, they supported us, and that's why we are here. In that.
Right.
Well, up ahead, if you are a Rajnikant fan, meet your kith and kin in just a moment.